Okay, hello and welcome to Arc Hour Gaming. This is Victor Arcadia, and today we're playing a little bit of Super Smash Brothers. We're going to make up for the time that we... Whoa, didn't realize that was like that. Didn't realize that was on. Anyway, so, like I was saying, we're going to do a little bit of quick play, and then maybe we'll have the arena open. I don't know yet. We'll see. I just really want to play a little bit of quick play, because I'm bored. It's late. It's night. I may not be playing Smash Brothers for too long. I might end up playing something else. I don't know yet. Boom. Whoa. Yep, pretty much. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it, Sebastian. Alright. Play a little bit of this. Alright. Boom. They disappear. I said I would be back, remember? You guys know that. Come on. I'll probably end up playing a little bit of Mario after this. Oh, not yet. Oh well, screw it. Oh, didn't mean to turn on that, but whatever. Ow. Really? Terrible. Oh well. It's okay. Ew. Ew. Really? I'm not gonna win this at all. Oh shit. I actually killed him? Holy shit. Well, I'm not gonna survive for very long, honestly. I can tell you guys right now. man. Some crazy shit going outside. I wouldn't. Wow, that was lucky. Jesus Christ in heaven. Very good. GG's, says Freezing. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. Folks, if you haven't yet, you can follow me on Arc Hour Gaming, my social media platforms on the lower end. Go ahead and give a like, share, follow, and subscribe. Set those notifications up for the next time that I stream. I really do appreciate it from every single one of you. Once again, let's do this. Apparently Ace wants to go again. We... Oh. God, that is so annoying. What effective. Wow, bro, let me land. Shit. He's probably gonna win this one. This guy's really, really good in a weird, unorthodox kind of way. That actually killed? Wow. It's okay. I kind of expected that. Oh, thank you, but I'm barely on it. I don't know. It's like the Wild West up there. If anybody wants to join it, you certainly can, but there's not a lot of content on there right now. The person who's supposed to moderate it is never moderating it, so, you know. God damn this guy. Thanks, Wendy, for the like. I appreciate it, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm being way too predictable. What? I don't know. I don't know about this one. God damn him. He's just busy, man. He's a busy man. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Really? Ooh, that was lucky. So the moderator isn't moderating, so he's not doing a good moderating job. Yeah, well, he's a busy guy. I can't help. I can't blame him. He's got things he's got to take care of outside of, Discord stuff. So I don't know if I could find somebody that's a little bit better at managing, then I'd promote them to moderator. I was gonna promote somebody that was a regular member. I was actually gonna see if Wolf wanted to be a moderator, but he disappeared. So kind of sucks because he was one of the people that showed up the most. But then the guy disappeared ever since he got a job. So can't blame him either. That guy also has to take care of business. So it is what it is until it ain't no more, as they say. All right. Next up, another character. I'm gonna do Toon Link for a little bit. Probably do like an hour. Probably play Smash for an hour. I don't know yet. Like I said, I don't really expect people to show up tonight. See, that would have been dope if I would have been able to fight this guy. But, as Ness, I would have had a lot of fun. Very good. Very good. Very good. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's actually pretty cool that it worked that way for him. I'm surprised. One thing I noticed about Nesses is that they absolutely love to use PK Fire all the time. And it's unfortunate that their strategy really relies on using that. Because then you get a dime a dozen kind of people. Meaning that like you're always gonna, whenever you fight Ness, you just have to expect that to happen a lot. I mean, I probably shouldn't complain about characters too much because, everybody has a style, I suppose. It's just a lot of people are using the same kind of style all the time. And then it becomes kind of boring to fight, I don't know. I'm surprised that actually landed. Need more moderators then. Hello, person I don't know. Wow. Ruby. Well, how do you say that? I don't have the arena up yet. I will, though, in a little bit. This is just quick play right now. Forgive me for not responding as quickly. I mean, I am kind of playing right now. Not playing much. Just kind of like, eh. I mean, if I get a win, that's cool. But if not, that was beautiful. I'll have the arena up after this battle. Probably shouldn't have done that. Whoops, shouldn't have done that either. Shit, that would have been scary. Oh man, that should have landed. That's probably it. I do not expect to win this whatsoever. Apparently I did. Why are you playing? What? Why are you playing with viewers? Are you a tank main? No, I'm not. No, I don't want to fight that. No, I don't use Link. What'd you say? Wow. You need more moderators for the server. I do need more moderators. I do. But apparently, I need people that I can, you know, trust. People that I know for quite a while. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make a like 10-year-old, you know, a moderator. No way. It's too much. They're not mentally grown. You know what I mean? To be a moderator. I don't care. My rules are simple, you know. Don't be disrespectful. Don't post shit that you're not supposed to. Keep it clean, you know? Simple as that. Captain Cannabis. Why are you playing W viewers? I don't know what the hell you mean by that. Let me see. Okay, the arena ID is CT3PJ. The arena ID is on the lower end of the screen. Yeah, okay, we'll see. Come on down, play. You're all invited. Just don't be boring. I'm gonna just say it like that. Don't be boring. I don't know who to be. I'm gonna go random just for shits and giggles, and then we'll see. No problem, Captain. Just play however you want to play, man. Just like I said, don't be boring. Sure, we'll do that level. Forgive me if I don't speak very loud right now. It is kind of late over here. Let me disappear for a sec. CT3PJ. We've got Dash. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Zelda, yum. Go ahead. You may start. No? All right. That was weird. Came in just to go. Just JT3. All right. Come on down. Oh, we got an S. Very nice. All right, let's see. Good luck. And
never give up. Trust your instincts.
Perfect matchup. Not really. Good. Wow. All right, first KO. Let's do this. Interesting. Very good. Very good. Very nice. There you go. Very nice. I probably won't be coming back after that one. Good job. All right. There we go. Sexy pose. No, I'm just kidding. Good game. Thank you for playing, my friend. Appreciate that. Next up is Fight Me. Oi, fight me. Ooh, Incineroar. Oh, I love Incineroars. I love going up against them. I wonder who I'm gonna be. Ugh, Pit. Oof. Good luck, and
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
excuse me. Oops. Very good. Very good. Good. Very good. I wanted to actually see if that would have blocked you. All right, here we go. Very good. That was a very interesting battle. Good game. To you. Fight me. Well played, buddy. Well played. All right, who's next? Just JT 3. Good luck. Of course, Ruby. Rubiconium. I wonder what that means. What does that mean? What does your username mean, bud? I'm always intrigued on what people's usernames represent. Robin, okay. Boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot he had that move. Puta. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's like gunshots going around here. Holy shit. No problem, Corrupted. Come on down, play. Very good. Jesus Christ, those gunshots are real, guys. I'm brothers with Ruby Conium, since we are sharing this Switch currently. Also, hello. No problem, buddy. Welcome. I love that picture, by the way. Is that girl from that one anime with the gambling anime? I forget her name. Alright. After this, I'm going to switch characters. Hopefully, these two can duke it out while I switch characters. Terry. Boy, oh boy, guys. I'm getting the terrible picks. Characters I cannot use. I'm going to try. Shit. Interesting. Very good. Very good. Wow. Very good. Couldn't do the "Are you okay?" Very good. Wow. Woo! Jesus Christ. You got it, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not a Terry main, like, at all. I know the fundamentals of Smash, but I don't know the fundamentals of Terry. Yeah, no. What the hell? I didn't mean he would even do that. Really? Well, that's how it ends. I am no Terry. But I certainly put in my best. Good game. It's cold, man. I look cold right now, man. Shit, I'm freezing. So yeah, anybody's welcome. The arena ID is CT3PJ. That's CT3PJ. C3TPJ. Nah, he's too fat. why not? Fuck it. I kind of stopped caring about cursing. I'm like, meh. People want to. If I want to curse, I'll curse. I don't care. Things might change though. I might stop cussing again. Here we go. Fight me versus me. Good luck. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Ooh. What's up with these baby lags? Very good. Very good. This lag is super lame. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Let us see. It's got to be somebody I can use. Who would be able to go up against Pikachu? I don't know. That's a good question. Nah. Maybe Mr. Game & Watch, but he's so light too. Yeah, fuck it, I'll try him. Mr. Game & Watch. I'll try him. I'm no Game & Watch, but we'll see. I have this arena up for another 30 minutes and then we're closing it down. So if anybody wants to join, you might as well join right now. The arena ID is CT3PJ. And I'm going to switch off and do Mario Maker. Ew, I did not mean to do that. What a terrible move. Very good. Damn. This boy's on a roll. Damn, son. Very good. Mine too, win. Good game. Excuse me. All right. Wow, the arena is just really empty tonight. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try one more time. Well, that ain't gonna work. I don't think Game and Watch. Ow, shit. I'll try one with this guy. Ow, fuck. Okay, go for it, bro. No problem. Good luck. Very nice. Excuse me. Probably shouldn't have had that freaking donut. Very nice. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Good job. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you liking the stream. Thank you so much. Very good. It's a strong hit right there. Incredible. I think Wednesday I'm going to start streaming Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, folks. Just letting you guys know. It's going to be very fun to go back and play a game of my youth. Very good. Huh. Very good. Thank you, Jaya. I appreciate the nice. All right, here we go. Good fight. Man, it is freezing today. Next up is Deva. All right, here we go. Deva versus me. We've got Young Link. This ought to be nice. pretty cool. Because you know what? Like I said, I'm going to be playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And that guy right there is going to be the main character of the game. Can't wait to play that game again. I kind of want to do it tonight, and just say, screw it, let's play. Wow. Incredible. But forgive me, folks, if I don't talk too loud. It is kind of late right now. Very good. Very good. Didn't expect to keep the bomb so long. Very nice. Very good. Ooh. Don't worry, man. That's a miracle. Wow, that actually killed me. Well, that helped me quite a bit. Very good Link. Very good Link. Ooh, I like that combo. Interesting Link. You know, I rarely fight young Links. Very nice. Good job. Picking bad options. I don't know, man. Just play what you want to play, man. Ooh, right in the nose. Just scraped his nose. Good game. Ooh. All right, let me disappear. All right. CTP 3 PJ CT3 PJ, come on down and play. Thank you, Productive Manner, for liking the stream. Appreciate it, my friend. You're having a wonderful night tonight. As I said, please forgive, as I am not talking too much tonight. It is late o'clock, so... Whoa, what happened? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe a connection error by Fight Me? Or it could be that somebody's jumping in. Do not know. But we may end up having a connection error. Late o'clock. Yes, Jaya, it is late o'clock right now. So it's midnight. 12:24. Good game. Sorry that happened, man. Yep, looks like both parties left, which means that I'm going to give the arena another 14 minutes before I close it down and decide whether or not I want to play Mario or Majora's Mask. It would be very cool to play Majora's Mask, but one of my friends a follower who I kind of consider a friend, he's pretty cool, wants to watch me play a little bit of Majora's Mask, but I told him Wednesday will be the day to do it. And technically it's Wednesday, right? Is it? No, technically it's Tuesday right now. That's right. No worries. Take your time, man. We got somebody by the name of Blink. Blink 182. No? Anybody? Anybody know that reference? No? Know that band? No? All right. I know, I'm lame. Yeesh. All right, we've got Sephiros. My cat was messing with our router cable. What? What kind of cat you got? I used to have a yellow tabby. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Ooh, shout out to Thumbs Taco, by the way. He brought those people over, and that was so cool of him. Appreciate that guy a lot. He was pretty dope for bringing that in. All those people. Been watching a little bit of his content here and there, and man, he's pretty cool, man. Pretty chill kind of guy. Playing those Mario ROM hacks is crazy. Makes me kind of want to do them, but I just don't know how to do some of those maneuvers that certain Mario World enthusiasts know how to do. I struggle doing shell jumps. I think that's what they're called. That's funny. Ooh, that was beautiful. Very nice. No worries, man. If your internet's not working, it's not working, man. I can't, can't get mad at you. This guy's really good. Ooh, what a very nice combo right there on the edge. Okay, first stock. Amazing. This guy might be able to keep up with Mr. Chow. Johnny Chow is really good at Sephiroth. This guy would be perfect to go up against a mirror match. Aw, that sucks. Second stock. Very good. I love how Yoshi just flies around. So cute. And there we go. Nino says, yo, what's up, Nino? How you doing today, man? How about giving me a like, bro? It helps. Got a new haircut, bro. I'm feeling fresh. Played. Good job, Blink. Next up is Fight Me. It's a cold night, man. Hey, bro. Hella gunshots, man, tonight. Wow, I heard hella gunshots. I'm like, damn, man. I went to go use the bathroom before I started the stream. There was like 5 gunshots. 25 minutes later, another gunshot. And like, what, 10 minutes ago? 4 more gunshots. It was crazy, man. It was insane out here, man. Today's one of those days where I guess things are just extra violent, bro. Thanks for the like, bro. I appreciate it a lot, man. Very good. Oh, this lag is just bad. What's going on? JS puts a little flower. What is that? No, that's a little bird. Bluto retrograde. What is that? I know, I want to move out, man. I want to move to Texas, bro. Either Texas or Nevada. Somewhere in like Reno or Las Vegas. I want to move out there, man. It's cheaper, but, I got to save a lot more money now. A lot of money to save up. Next up is Raze. Here we go. hopefully raise. We won't back out. Corrupted said, I think my bandwidth or what is messing up way too much. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry about it. It's all cool. It says mental problems. What you mean? Who's got mental problems? Me? Probably. Probably got a bunch of mental problems. I don't know. Underlying aggression. I don't know. You gotta talk with my internet provider. What's your internet provider, man? Very good. What is Pluto retrograde? My internet provider is Bay Area provider by the name of Sonic Internet. It's pretty cool. Wait a minute, I know this song. Isn't this Welder's theme from Banjo-Tooie? Oh my god, I love this song. Very good. Pluto retrograde is mental problems. Oh. I've never heard that before. So we have more chaos globally. Oh. Thank you, Corrupted, for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me, man. Hopefully, whenever your internet decides to start working again, we can have a good match against each other. Go. Good game. Well, humanity is full of chaos, you know? I think, the world is just crazy right now. But then again, everything has been crazy since the beginning of time, my friend. You know, humanity has always been a violent race of creatures. I mean, for goodness gracious, you know, we took down the Neanderthals. Here we go. Peony versus me. Good luck. This is fun. I love going up against Donkey Kong. Something about Donkey Kong is just so much fun. Probably because he's a large hitbox. So more hits land. Very good. Very good. The clap. You know, I heard somebody say something about planetary, some sort of like retrograde thing before. But not Pluto, something else. But I have heard of that word before, retrograde. Very good. What? Very good. Solid hit. Super armor, baby. The last thing you want to do is throw Yoshi in the air. Sorry, I didn't mean to taunt. Very good. The big foot. Jaya says, Yoshi, total speed and advantage. I suppose so. Yoshi is in my opinion, a very well-rounded character. He's got nice weight, nice running speed, nice floaty jumps, and pretty strong moves. Very good character, in my opinion. Sadly, though, there aren't many enough Yoshi players around. That's not to say that Yoshi's perfect. By no means of the imagination. Yoshi is flawed. Has quite a lot of factors that cause him to lose to certain characters. As you know, range is something that Yoshi doesn't really have except for that egg. And that egg doesn't do all that much against people that are really good with range. Like Falco's really good, but he's not range. He's close up with some range, kind of like Yoshi. Very good. Unfortunately. Yeah, he's very versatile. It's the beauty of Yosh, but underused character. He has certain moves that are like almost impossibly fast, but there are characters that are slightly faster. So that big foot that I do in the air is considered a really effectively quick move that can do pretty good launch slash coverage in certain situations. Yoshi's very good. There are moves that are incredibly powerful on his end, like this right here. That little kick, that little footstep thing that he does in the air is really powerful. It can do almost, I think it can do somewhere between 28 and 32 damage. It used to do like 40 damage back in the day, apparently. In fact, it was one of the strongest moves in Smash Brothers history that was an aerial, you know? Craziness. But Yoshi does, like I said, he has limited range. Like his recovery options are like, man, if you don't use your jumps, you're kind of screwed, because his egg throw only gives him a certain amount of air time. Alright, here we go. One stock each. Very good. Very good. Haha, that would have been a very foolish move to use on my end. But I suspect that this battle just barely begun. And there we go. Very nice. Alright, I think next up is Nino. Let me give you a cheer. Very good game, Raze. Very good game. Boom. Nino, my brother from another mother and father, versus me. Good luck, Nino. Here we go. One of my favorite people to fight. Me and Nino go way back, folks. We go so far back. So many crazy times. Funny, I was just thinking about my buddy right here. Thinking about him and my buddy Gimpy. Man. Too bad, man. You're far away. Maybe one day we'll hang out again. Ooh. Ooh. Very good. Oh, God damn it. Nope. Sorry. Ooh. Jaya says this is relaxing. What is, Jaya? The music or the fighting? There we go. We finally got one. Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Oh, that's unfortunate, bud. My voice. Really? I got caught right into that swing, though. Alright. Gino's been practicing a little bit. Ooh. Let's go. That was close. The game and your voice. Well, I think I have a voice for radio, but not the face for screen. Let's see. Welcome to the smooth voice of Arc Hour Gaming. We got Yoshi on the grind tonight. Very true, Jaya. Says, good game. Yeah, that was a good one, man. All right, let me try again with Fight Me. Hopefully we can, see if we can beat him this time. All right, here we go. Good luck, and
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
let's do this. No problem, bro. If you gotta go, if it disconnects, man, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. Talk to the old internet service provider. You're still a good fight, my friend. Very good. Very good. Damn. The combo game is real. I would love to play Heart Gold and Soul Silver again. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, Lola. Hope you're having a great night tonight, my friend. Ooh, very nice. First stock. 116%. It's a very high number right now. We are in the dangerous red. That was cute. Excuse me. Very nice. Oh, how sweet would that have been? Nope, there's no coming back from that one, buddy. I'm at 174%. Jesus Christ. Any attack will destroy me at this point. Yep, that was very nice. You should try Sacred Gold and Silver Storm. Bro, if you got a link, I will download it, man. I was on my old Surface tablet, and I forgot that I had this one game called Pokemon MMO or something like that. But it turns out that I don't have the ROMs for Black and White. I'm sad. Jesus, buddy, you're doing very good. There we go. Send me a link, bro, on Messenger. I will definitely download it, man. If you can just help me a tiny bit, bro, I'll download it and I'll even try to play it because I think it'd be kind of fun. There's a lot of like fan-made games. Good game, Corrupted. I appreciate you coming down and fighting me. All right, let me see. I'm thinking I want to switch characters because, you know, I think right after Peony 47, I'm going to switch characters and then hopefully if I win, I should say, and then let Nino man the wheel for a minute while I change characters. It's too bad you can't change characters on the fly, though. I wish they had that option. I wish you wouldn't have to go to a different screen in order to pick your characters. There should have been just like a little tab on the side that would allow you to... Ooh. Sorry. Yoshi's natural enemy, Bowser. Ooh, shit. That one did a lot. Oof. Yeah, I struggle against Bowser sometimes. Bowser's got a very strong arsenal of attacks that can definitely devastate. Not just at Yoshi. Very good. That would be super convenient, of course. Fortunately, Mr. Sakurai may not have thought of that in time. I'm sure he would do it for the next one. That would be so cool if they do decide to make another one. I heard that Mr. Sakurai took a break for a while, but wants to get back on the wagon again and do a new game. There's no real talks of what game he's going to do, but if it is another Smash Brothers, it would be amazing. But I don't know. I kind of have my doubts that they'd make another Smash Brothers so soon. Very good. Second stock. I think Mr. Sakurai is the most universally loved video game producer / creator. He does so much work. The man put himself in a hospital just to complete Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. The man would sleep in the offices just to keep the game production flowing. It was insane. And that should do it. Oof. Right in the abdomen. Let's see. Lola says, I understand him taking a break. He's probably stressed of trying to please everyone, but sadly, everyone is a toxic jerk. Unfortunately, I have to agree with that a little bit. Mr. Sakurai's health does deteriorate. The poor man has tendonitis on his shoulders from, I guess, just doing too much. I'm going to switch characters, Nino. Please, man, the wheel for a moment. Let me see. I kind of want to try... who should I try? See, my mind's telling me to play, like, Donkey Kong, but there's already a Donkey Kong in here, right? So I think maybe... you know what? Screw it. We're going to use Yeti Kong. Lola, are you going to jump in tonight? Oh, she's already in. All right, Nino versus Soran Z. Good luck to both of you. And remember, too...
Never give up. Trust your
instincts. Nah, bro. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. You two fight it out. We'll see who the winner is. Let me disappear for a quick second. Boom. Like a ninja, I vanish. Yeah, but he put himself under a lot of stress trying to get Super Smash Bros. Melee out and everything. Thank you, Nino, for sending me the link. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna look into that. Probably tonight. I'm gonna look into that after this stream. Hopefully, I can download it and maybe perhaps work around an overlay for this game. I have a whole bunch of like backgrounds that I want to use. Like this one's like the most average one that I have. I have some weird ones. I don't know if you guys want to see. I have video loops that I really like, but the problem is that, you know, sometimes people try to copyright claim me. In fact, there was one guy, Akash something, was trying to copyright claim me, and I'm like, bro, I'm not taking anything that's yours. It's really unfortunate that there are people out there that want to try to stifle somebody's streams with BS kind of copyright claims. It's really unfair, honestly. Yeah, it happens a lot. I'm trying to see if I can... There was this really cool looking one. I think it was this one. Here, let me put it. I was thinking like, ooh, this one looks dope. Put that like right there. I think this wallpaper looks dope. Check it out. It's just a TV, but it looks pretty dope, honestly. Really high res. They try to find 4K. I try to find 4K video loops that, you know, look pretty dope. I really like this one. It's pretty cool. Good games. Good game to you. All right, Lola wins. Boom. And I reappear just like that. Let me see. I think the brightness is a little... I can move that a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of shadowing, but it is what it is. Here we go. Sauron Z versus Fight Me. Fight me. Glad you can be here, Nino, and glad that you are here too, Lola. And I appreciate you coming down too, Jaya. Very nice. The power of electricity, my friends. Here we go. Ooh. Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. Lola bringing the pain today. I wonder if you can absorb that thunder. I think you've got the same idea as I do. Well, it is what it is. I say that one of the reasons why I stopped showing up on web cameras because my hair was getting too long. It was like, you know what I mean? I started getting helmet hair. I'm like, yeesh. I don't think anybody wants to see me looking all scruffy. You know, this haircut feels so nice. I feel so, like, liberated. I had a lot of people tell me, why are you going to cut your hair? Don't cut your hair, bro. Keep it long. I'm like, why? So I can look like a mess? Like, oh, man, I like looking professional, man. Yeah, I might be losing my hair, but I like having short hair anyway. As soon as this hair goes, like, as soon as I lose all this hair, I'm going to shave this thing bald. I do not care. Thank you, Jaya. I appreciate you complimenting my haircut. It's funny, I went to the salon today, and usually I have the owner cut my hair, but her daughter-in-law was there, and she's really quick when it comes to cutting my hair. Started talking about, like, you know, they were having a video up there on their TV about Mexico and these interesting little meals that they make out there. And I was asking her, "Oh, have you ever been out there?" She's like, "Oh yeah, my grandmother, she used to make lots of handmade stuff like tortillas and other kind of meals." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I'm like, there's something beautiful about going back to your old country and, you know, living life in its simplicity, you know, at its most basic. You know, people tend to forget that, like, going to your origins is a good thing. You know, I used to, my mother, when I was young, she gave me a ticket to go to El Salvador when I was a child, and it was an interesting experience. You know, it was something that I didn't appreciate when I was young. When I was, I think I might have been like 11 years old. And I didn't understand why I was sent out there. She's like, look, you're going to have to go out there, you know, meet your family on that side, your dad's side of the family. And be there for like a month or two. In the beginning, I didn't like it. Towards the end, I was starting to like it, but I didn't have the full, the full grasp of the beauty that was that country. There was so many things that we miss out on living out here in the city and living in the United States. I remember, when I was there at night, all the kids would, all of us would just go out in the middle of the night, walking around in the streets, just kind of enjoying the beauty of nature, being able to see all of the, all of the stars, see like fireflies and butterflies and things like that. People just enjoying the simplicity of it all. There was something cathartic and something, relaxing about it. If I could go back, I would. Maybe this time around, really take in the culture, where my parents are from. Now, I will admit, I was a very spoiled, rotten kind of child. I was just like, ugh. But now that I've taken the time to understand things, I would definitely want to go back and enjoy the beauty and the basic things that are out there. Oof. It's okay, Lola. Shake it off, my friend. But yeah, I would go back. I just need to get my passport updated. I've just been really lazy about it, Oh yeah, there's so much beauty, in the world that we don't stop and take in, because people who live in the city live the fast life, as they say. They live the fast life, so things they're just passing us by really quickly. But when you take the time to slow down and really take in everything, you start to appreciate everything that's out there, Most definitely, I would love to go back. But a lot of the family that's on my father's side, I'm in NorCal too, Jay. We're in the Bay Area. The Bay Area. You know what I mean? Ooh, here we go. Godzilla versus King Kong. Here we go. Good luck, my friend. No problem. Corrupted. You have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself, all right? You and your brother. Have a wonderful night. I'll catch you guys later in the next stream, hopefully. Very nice. Very good, very good. All right, first stock. Here we go. Very solid punch. Up. That's on me. That's on me. Very good. Very good. Hoofla. Okay, second stock. Oh, very good. I love that. Very good. It is unfortunate, my friend. Either way, good game though. Battle I wanted to see. Bowser versus Donkey Kong. Very good fight. All right. What are we at? We're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. Sauron Z still in. Okay. Sounds good. I'll keep on going until I feel like it's time. Here we go. Good luck, Sauron. Wish you luck, and don't forget to
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
gotta love water, folks. You gotta love water, man. Honestly, that's all you need. Don't need any other kind of drink, honestly. Yeah, I love energy drinks, don't get me wrong, but water is, water is life. Very good, Lola. Good. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Bring it on. pH balanced water. Ooh. All right. Interesting. There we go. I don't know why I just started thinking about do you guys remember that one show? Freaking Goosebumps. Remember Goosebumps? I don't know why I'm thinking of that stupid song. Dun 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 dun. Beware. I don't know. Sometimes your brain just thinks of the most random stuff. You know, I was watching a video of the psychology of Helga Pataki. Does anybody remember who Helga Pataki was? She was the character on Hey Arnold. She was the girl who was obsessed with Arnold. Good game. She was obsessed with Arnold. It's pretty interesting that just watching the video about her psychology and the type of person that she was. But more interesting is honestly the voice actress herself, Miss Francesca, was a very apparently she's doing something in VR or something. She's like a writer slash working on VR, AR, something like that. She did very well for herself. That's gotta stink. Move it, football head. God, I miss those days. Every once in a while, I'll go back and watch a little bit of Hey Arnold. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the movie that came out a couple of years ago, where Arnold finally is reunited with his parents, I won't lie, I cried. I was like, finally, Arnold gets to be reunited with his mom and dad, and then Helga finally, revealed her. Well, she had already revealed her feelings in the previous movie before that was made in 2011 or something. But it was nice that they finally shared a little kiss. That their feelings were mutually. What's the word I'm looking for? That their feelings for each other were mutual. It was something nice, I always wanted Helga and Arnold to finally get together, I think everybody who watched that show wanted that. Move it, football head. That's right, bucko. Very good. I think he might actually win this one. Very good. Solid. Phew. I got nervous. I won't lie. I got nervous right there. Move it, football. So many good episodes on that show. I can honestly tell you there was probably no weak episodes in Hey Arnold. It was one of those things that if you were there to watch it, man, you were a real part of the 90s. I'll tell you that. So much. Jay says, I was watching, nervous. It is okay. I will redeem myself right after this match. Here we go. We've got Sauron Z versus Mr. Penny 47. All right. That was very tense, my friend. Yes. When you get two big titans like that, all hell breaks loose, you know? Honestly, I wish there were more villain characters in this game. It would be so much more fun, more interesting to have a couple more villains. Oh no, what happened? And the music in that show, my God, the music in Hey Arnold was amazing. In all honesty, I'll go back and listen to that music. By Jim Lang, whew, that guy was a legend. Very good. Folks, the arena is open. The arena ID is CT3PJ. Appreciate it if people came on down and played a little bit of Super Smash Brothers. Of course, I know it's late. Usually I do this about 7, anywhere between 5 and 7 p.m. is when I started. But unfortunately, I had to take care of some last-minute errands earlier in the evening. So the stream was only up until, like, I think 8 o'clock, which was like, what, 2 hours? It's okay, though. We're making up for it right now. Oof, come on, Lola. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate the stars. Arigatou gozaimashite. Appreciate it a lot. Uh-oh. More gunshots. I'm hearing more gunshots tonight. I don't know what is going on. You're probably right. It is probably the Pluto retrograde, as you said. I don't know, man. It's never a dull moment out here in the Bay Area, I'll tell you that. It's crazy. Wow, Penny lost. I'm sure he could have recovered there. Either way, congratulations, Sauron Z. You are the winner. Very good. All right, let's see. Next up is me. We've got another person by the name of Potaxio. Potaxio? Potaxio? I like the name. Here we go. Well, it says, lucky comeback. All right, here we go. Bring it on, Miss Lola. Miss Sauron Z. Oh. Good. In the valley, it's different. What you talking about? You in Vallejo? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that question. Valley Joe. What area? I bet it's calm. I bet it's quiet. I was thinking about moving to Vallejo one point, but whoa, that was interesting. There we go. Very good, very good. Hard hits. Ooh. Clap. It's money match? How much you trying to bet, bro? Money match. $10. What are you gonna use? Very nice. Best of 3. Link? I know, right? Money match? I don't know, dude. You're more than welcome to jump in. We can see. Alright, next up is Potaxio. Good luck. I don't know anything about counter picks, bro. I don't know any of that tournament stuff. I just play who I play, man. If I'm playing Yoshi. Let's see. Lola says, I'm always gonna lack or barely try when I go against Donkey Kong. It is what it is, man. Here we go. We've got Roy. Very nice. Do a good fight, good sir.
I won't lose.
Let me ask you this question, buddy. Does it ever does anybody ever actually like bet? Like whenever you say that, does anybody ever actually like bet in the streams? I wonder what the success rate is on that. Maybe if I was back working again, then I would say hell yeah, bro. I'm like $10 is nothing. But right now, money is scarce, man. Being injured, I'm trying to get. It sucks, man. I'm trying to get on like freaking disability, but it's such a long process, you know. And then apparently, in order for me to get disability, I have to talk to my primary doctor, who basically. I got 5 on it. Aw, the homie stock. Thanks, homie. Why did I do that? I do not know. Oof, that's unfortunate. Seriously, what's the success rate on those games? Inflation turned it into 10. I'm right. Yeah, right. Solar says if you know how to finesse them, right? Well, I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't want to, play them like that. You know what I mean? I believe in hard work, man. Thank you, Mark. Hey, Mark, how about following me to help me get partnered?
Choose your fighter, Yoshi.
Now Roy's gonna skin him for his white fur. I'm sorry, I tried to do a little message that says good luck, but I got cocky ass taunt instead. It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Jaya says, for real, for real. Now look, I believe in hard work, man. It's just the injury, my back injury is just, I've been injured since 2019. The story goes like this. Basically, I was driving my bus, and a woman in a wheelchair apparently wanted to get out. So I dropped her off at her location, but the lift on the bus ended up getting her wheel caught between the lip of the lift and the bus itself. So she was screaming and panicking, very hysterical. I feel bad for her, but her the lift couldn't go up or down, so I had to manually try my best to lift the wheelchair back into place, the tires back into the lift, and I did. But as I'm doing that, I had to do some other kind of maneuvering and finagling. Apparently, she was freaking out too much to the point where, like, she was not gonna wait for me to get a supervisor, which really sucks. And besides, a lot of them were busy out on the road anyway, far away from where I was. So I had to do some quick thinking. The worst part was she had a dog with her, so the dog ran out of the bus and into the street. And I'm like, dude, too much is going on. So as I lifted it back up, she decides, with all the wisdom and all the knowledge that she had, she decided to put the wheelchair in reverse as I was putting it back into the lift. Fortunately, I was able to get it back in, but as that was happening, the wheelchair went in reverse. She put it in reverse mode. So as I'm deadlifting the frame of this electric wheelchair, the unfortunate thing was I fell right on my back. So imagine having to lift up a heavy electrical wheelchair that probably weighs somewhere around 60 to 70 to 80 pounds. On top of that, the woman was a heavy-set woman, somewhere between 250, maybe 280 pounds. Put those two numbers together, having to deadlift that person up in that wheelchair was really, really crazy. Injured myself, fell on my back, was on the floor for 3 minutes, couldn't get up. She was saying, "Are you okay?" She was asking me if I'm okay, and she's like, "I'm sorry." She's apologizing, but at the same time, she's giving me a backhanded apology, saying, "I'm sorry, but it's your fault." I'm like, how is it my fault? I asked you 4 times. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you certain you're ready for me to put this lift onto the ground? She was telling me, yeah, okay, I'm taking my time. Boom. Dropped her off. She was gone. I went to go take a 15-minute break. And then, well, at the time I was in a relationship with somebody, and she also worked at the bus company with me. We were already going through a rough patch, but not the point of the story. She told me, you know what, you need to report this. I went and reported it, and they told me, oh, take a couple of days off, come back on Friday, and then we can get back to work. I was like, okay. So I did that. But 3 days turned into 2 weeks, because I'm not coming back if my back's still hurt. Long story short, they were mad at me because I took those days off, but I'm like, bro, I'm injured. Look, I want to file this under workers' compensation. And they're like, okay. Explain the story. It was an unpreventable circumstance, so there was nothing, they couldn't put me at fault, so that was the good thing about it. But it became a whole mess and an ordeal for me, because the manager at that company, if anybody, well, I don't care, I'll tell you guys the name of the company. So I used to work for a company called San Francisco Paratransit, and we pick up people, senior citizens and people with disabilities. And one of those things is, they expect a certain amount of hours, things like that. Sometimes the conditions at that job were terrible, but I managed to pull through a lot of the time. Anyway, so whenever you get hurt at a company, right, one of the things is they want to take you to their doctor. Just letting you know, and I've said this before in a previous stream, when I was doing Donkey Kong. If you're ever injured, don't go to their doctor, go to yours. You have the right to go to your doctor. So I was actually, which is kind of fortunate, because I had an appointment that same week that I got injured. I was trying to see if I can get medication so I can sleep, because I have horrendous sleep cycles. I have terrible insomnia. And so an appointment for insomnia became an appointment for my back. And they told me, "Whoa, you need to go get this fixed up or whatever." So I told my doctor, I told the company, and the manager of this company was just like, "Why did you go to Kaiser instead of Concentra?" And, I don't know if anybody's ever gone to Concentra. Most of the time, it's not a very pleasant experience to be in, since they don't really look after you; they look after the company. They try to tell you, "Oh, don't worry, you can." You'll feel better. Just shake it off or something. Or your body's not used to it. That's unfortunate. Your body's not used to it, so you want to go ahead and take a couple of days off. I'm like, bro, I need an MRI. Good game, bro. You did very good. You're a very good player. Seriously, consider following me on Twitch. But got injured, and they're doctors. By the way, that company's full of assholes. Which company? Are you talking about my company? San Francisco Paratransit, or are you talking about Concentra? Because Concentra, yeah, there are a bunch of assholes there, man. It's unfortunate that that doctors don't really care how you feel. My friend got injured at Amazon, and it's funny enough, he had the same kind of injury. He had a herniated, well, he says he doesn't have a herniated disc, but I can tell you right now that I think the herniated disc was something that he did have. Unfortunately, the guy didn't really want to pursue the workers' compensation too much. Long story short, excuse me. Long story short, they were mad at me for going to Kaiser instead of Concentra. But they had to play that part, you know. I had to be. Oh, really? Thank you, man. I appreciate you following me both on Twitch and on Facebook. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me because you're helping me grow just a little bit at a time. But yeah, so yeah, that Concentra fucking sucks, man. I apologize to those that don't like hearing me cuss like that, but you know, I'm very passionate about my dislike and disdain for that company. So well, it's gonna be a long story. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So. You got to be your own advocate. Absolutely. 100%. You have to voice your own. So I was fortunate enough to do that, and I went through a whole string of things. And here's the problem too. 2019 was the beginning, towards the end of the year. If you guys recall, COVID-19 started. So they had me working still, right? They were kind of saying like, okay, well, you're gonna do this other job. What you're gonna do is you're gonna report every bus that comes into the lot after after every driver is back from work. I want you to report it, write it down, that whether or not they have gas, and what the condition of the bus is, and what number it is. I was like, cool. Here's the thing. They told me I couldn't sit in my car while I waited. They told me I have to wait out in the cold. Like, bro, if anybody knows where San Francisco Paratransit's lot is located, it's located in Brisbane, which is like right on the border of San Francisco. You know, and we're in December. We're like in December and January, so it's still kind of, you know, raining. And so, ooh, a beautiful combo. And so, you know, they had me out there in the night. And, you know, I was getting used to the job. Whenever the real manager was there, the lady who was pissed off at me for getting my own doctor, whenever she was around, yeah, I'd be outside. But a lot of the time, the supervisors, I was cool with them. They knew what it was all about, like what was going on. So they told me, just chill in your car, bro. While you're in there, just watch some Netflix and chill, bro. Nobody's gonna tell you anything unless Mary comes. So Mary's the main boss. So, most of the days it was pretty cool, you know. Then they had switched me to do something else. They wanted me to start doing fueling for the buses, which was also a good thing. I wish they would have kept that position there. That should have been a position that they had for somebody out there. So basically, what you would do is you'd hang out at the gas station that was near the company. And what you would do was basically use a master, the master company card, and put in the master ID and fuel the buses for the whole day from like 2 p.m. to like 11 or something. Great job, because you got to be inside the company car for as long as you wanted. I mean, if the buses didn't show up, you're just chilling, which I enjoyed very much. But then they started getting kind of weird about it, and they decided they wanted me to go back and do the other thing, checking the buses. At one point, I just told the doctor who was taking care of me, who was at this point an independent doctor who works in disc and spine, and I told him, look, man, I can't be doing this anymore. Like, look, even though I'm sitting here, you don't understand that, like, the pain that I have on my back is serious. And you've got the MRI. You see that giant herniated disc. You see the giant disc in my back just completely just like, all right. So if I can describe how your spine is, right? Imagine your spine being a straight line, right? And then thank you so much for liking the stream. I appreciate that. Buddy, what is that? Meiru Sakurai. He's one of my favorite characters in Mega Man Battle Network. All right, so imagine your spine being a straight line, okay? Just for an example. My disc was popping out like this right here. Boom. So they're trying to tell me, oh, you'll be fine. You can go back to work. Now, I understand the doctor's position, because for like a year I had been off of work at that point. Once I told him, like, yo, I can't do this. He's like, that's fine. You gotta lose some weight, but we'll try to get you to get surgery. Are you sure you want to do surgery? Every single time he kept trying to like put doubt in my head, and then I was actually starting to get afraid, because I've never had surgery in my life before. I've always had a decent, clean bill of health. So in his mind, he's telling me don't do it. At some point, I'm like, nah, I want to do it. He's like, all right. And so for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I was out of work. I was still part of the company, but I wasn't, working anymore. And then, ooh, what an interesting move. The way that Roy made her slide was interesting. Anyway, at some point he was being pressured by workers' compensation to put me back to work. So for about a month and a half, they had me working. But I told them, okay, but you've gotta come back. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. He's like, just do it for a month or so, and then we'll see how it works. So about for a month and a half, of going back to work, they gave me restrictions. You can't. BRL says, now I switched from Twitch to FB. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. BRL Herrera. Muchas gracias, amigo. Zaref versus Soran Z. Anyway, let me think. So they had me come back with restrictions. Now here's the thing. When you have work restrictions on your doctor's note, they're supposed to honor that. I know. From one situation, it's crazy. So they honored it, but at times they wouldn't honor the work restriction. And sometimes they give me passengers with wheelchairs, and I've told them, look, there's a problem, because this tells it's telling you that I'm not supposed to have anybody with a wheelchair. Oh, but it's an electric wheelchair. And I'm like, that's not the point of the situation. The point is I can't bend down. I cannot bend down. You want me to put these tie downs on these people with their wheelchairs, but you don't seem to understand the fact that, like, there's a problem. I can't bend all the way down. It hurts too much. They're like, well, your restriction doesn't say anything about that. I'm like, oh, okay. You want to play that game with me? Okay. We're gonna. You want me to take this up with management? I will take this up to the highest. If you think that you're gonna play with me like that, immediately the dispatchers remove those people off my schedule. And then the worst part was, at some point, my work restriction ended. For 2 weeks, I had to do wheelchairs and stuff, and I'm like, dude, So that's when I had to tell the doctor again, like, yo, take me out of this. And then he's like, all right, I got you. But because he decided that after about 2 years, he decided like, oh, you know what? Since it's not going to get any better, we're going to have to put you on permanent and stationary, which if anybody who knows what permanent and stationary means, it basically means you're not going to get better at any time soon, so they're going to have to accommodate to your restrictions, be it a different position altogether or termination. Here's the thing. I spoke to HR because of that, and HR said, well, there's multiple positions available at the company that you can be part of. You can, but at the moment, you'd have to look into it. But what we're offering you is a position in, I forgot how they worded it. It was I like how they use their little legal jargon, but basically saying something along the lines of like a technician or something like that. But the reality is, what they wanted me to be is a janitor. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a janitor, okay? The pay is going to be less, and I'm going to basically be doing things that I can't do, vis-a-vis lift, carry, bend, and stoop. Bruh. You want me to be a janitor? They were like, but there's other positions that you can apply for. That may be within your qualifications. I said, cool. All right. You just go online and look at it. Take a look at it and go and apply for them. Okay. I saw a position that I wanted. The one position that I wanted at that company that I was aiming to go for with enough seniority, which I was already building, was a supervisor. I wanted to be a supervisor, a road supervisor for the evenings. I applied for it and I got rejected. So then he tells me, take your time, look at everything before I applied to that. He's like, take your time, look at everything, and call us back. I'm not you, and he's like, you don't have to answer whether or not you want to be a janitor or not, but just take a week or maybe 2, and then we will, talk again after that. So I was like, okay, perfect. So literally 1 week goes by. 1 week goes by, they send me a letter. And the letter says that I rejected the offer that they had originally given me. I'm like, I never said yes or no to being a janitor. I was on the fence. I was thinking about it, but I never said no. So I spoke to my union representative and I asked him, like, yo, did you speak on my behalf to tell them that I didn't want the position of being a janitor or whatever? He's like, no, I told them that you wanted to be a supervisor, but I never said that you didn't want that position. And I was like, then basically they decided to pick for me, that I said no, which is total BS. So long story short, there you go, guys. I got terminated from my company, and now I have to apply for a disability, which in itself is a bit of a process, but I ended up getting an attorney, so my attorney's supposed to be looking out for me, but I don't know, man. He doesn't contact me, and I'm like, okay, well, what the hell am we supposed to talk about if I contact you? It's a whole long process, man. I don't know. Oh, this is definitely your battle. This is definitely your battle. I am not playing seriously at this point. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I'm trying to get partnered. I'm trying to get partnered on both on all platforms, on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, to try to see if I can get some sort of like income flow until I get onto disability. So I contacted I contacted the other surgeon that's now become my primary, and they told me to call them tomorrow and see if I can do it. They said you can either come in person or do it over the phone to make a payment, because you have to make a payment in order for them to sign off on the form receipt when you're applying for disability. So, crazy process. I didn't even know who my primary doctor was at that point, because people, like, they were switching me from the guy in Oakland and then the guy from Walnut Creek. So now the guy from Walnut Creek is my actual doctor at this point for this case and injury. Amazing. So now I have to drive all the way to Walnut Creek, which is like, man, it's like almost an hour. Maybe almost an hour, especially during the traffic time. Holy shit. It's stressful. But I try not to bring that into my stream too much. I have talked about these things, but, you know, one of my biggest advices are, you know, like I've said a million times, if you're ever hurt, report it. I don't care if you hurt your pinky. You report that and put that under workers' compensation. I do not care. You take care of yourself first. It's one of the most important things you can do in your life. Your health is the most important thing, and no company is going to look out for you. They may say that they will, but they most likely won't, especially if they're a big company. Another thing is, never believe when they tell you we're family. You are not family to any company. I don't care what you say. You're not family. You're only family when it benefits them, never when it benefits you. Remember that. Here's the thing, Jay. A lot of my audience are young. You know, a lot of my audience is like, what, like pre-teens or something, or like teenagers. But I hope that whatever information that I can instill to them, they use, because, you know, I wouldn't want them to be in the same position as me. It's a very unfortunate position, and, you know, spinal degradation is no joke. One of my biggest fears is that my herniated disc might start spurring, so I'm trying to get this whole process done as quickly as possible. You know? Now, I was reading a little bit earlier. You said you had scoliosis. It's got to be pretty hard on you. And I have done chiropractic. I've done acupuncture. I've done physical therapy. It doesn't work. You know, it doesn't work for my situation, unfortunately. It's the bone is just sticking out, you know, out of the spine. There's no fluid going into that lower part of my disc. The L4 and L5 are basically dehydrated pieces of your spine. And when that happens, it's pinching the nerves. Fortunately, the doctor told me something very interesting. They asked me, "Do you have any leg pain? Do you have any shooting leg pain?" And I told them, "No, I don't have any leg pain per se." They're like, "It's a miracle." They're like, "It's a miracle you don't have any leg pain, because this situation where you're in, you should be having leg pain." He's like, "Look, you're very lucky." I'm like, "How am I lucky?" He's like, "You're lucky because you are at a point where things can get very serious." I'm like, "How so?" He's like, "Well, you may lose the ability to use the restroom correctly. You may feel incredible weakness in your legs at some point. If you do any kind of lifting that's beyond what you're capable of at this moment, you could end up losing the ability to basically walk." He's like, you're an enigma right now, that you don't have that." And I'm like, "Holy shit, are you telling me I could be in a wheelchair?" He's like, "Basically, and you'd probably be crapping your pants." And I'm like, "Damn, son." It's crazy. Jaya says, my back is in pain every day. Do you take any like CBD oil or any kind of situation like that? I heard that CBD is very effective in at least dulling the pain a little bit. If you haven't done that, I would recommend maybe potentially using CBD to help you. Unfortunately, because of my job, at that point, I couldn't do that sort of stuff. I couldn't do CBD because my company, since it's a transportational company, they have their own rules, federal rules that you have to abide by. And one of those things is you can't be under any kind of influence, and you get drug checked. And you get drug tested for CBD. I mean, not CBD, THC. So unfortunately, I couldn't do that. And I like to follow the rules, so you know. CBD would be good. Maybe it may be something that could help too, to alleviate at least a little bit of the pain. I've done it a couple of times. I don't really notice a difference, other than like my mood feels a little more at peace, because I have a terrible anxiety. Wow, that recovery is amazing. She was all the way down. Excuse me. There was one There was one thing that I tried that actually brought some success. There's something that actually brought a lot of success, but it's only temporary. But the side effects were incredibly bad. So there's this thing called kratom. Kratom is a type of opiate, right? It's like opium, damn near. It's incredibly effective at relieving pain. It's so good at relieving pain. The problem is that even though it's so strong and potent, it can actually damage your kidneys and your liver. And some people have had cases of, I think it's called jaundice or something, when their eyes start to get yellow, like because their body can't properly filter out anything. If you use high excessive amounts of kratom, it's technically legal to use, and you can find it, but I don't know. It's not addictive either. I've done it maybe like twice, but I don't. After I did a little bit of research on it and what it can do, I decided not to do it. But kratom is incredibly effective. It's just the side effects is the problem, It's like, what would you rather have, back pain or kidney problems? I'm like, shit, I'd rather just have the back pain than the kidney problems. There's no way I want to have a messed up kidney or liver. That's like a death sentence, Incredible. Oh yeah. Turmeric tea? I don't think I've ever had turmeric. Let us look that up. Oh wow, it has some pretty interesting benefits. Apparently, it can help with your heart and prevent Alzheimer's and even cancer. It's amazing. That sounds pretty cool. Jaya says with inflammation, turmeric tea helps. The problem is, at least for my situation, it's not an inflammatory thing. For me, it's more of a bone type thing. My nerves are pinched, which is what's causing some pain. But the reality is it's more about the disc just being popped out. It's like, this is your spine, this is the disc. It's sticking out like this. It's crazy. So yeah, I got terminated from that job. I'm like, damn, this is how you reward somebody for, saving somebody? This is how you reward somebody, by giving them $100 check and saying good luck in your endeavors. Like, bruh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna say something very inappropriate, but you might as well just told me to go fuck myself. Because $100 isn't gonna do a damn thing. Like, what can I pay with that? Maybe the water bill if I'm lucky, or just barely fuel my car. Like, come on, man, $100 is nothing. It sucks. $100 is technically like $10. Let's be honest. In California, holy shit, it's crazy, my friends. And I apologize for the cursing. All right, next up is Zeref versus Soron Z. Good luck to both of you. Remember, good luck and
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
that applies to life too, my friends. Let's see. Jaya says, I have skeletal issues from the scoliosis. Jesus. Well, let me ask this, because I don't really know much about scoliosis. Now, I've heard, scoliosis is a back problem. It's a back condition where some people, they always said, like, with backpacks, right? I remember in school they'd always say, yo, don't carry too much in your backpack because you might end up getting scoliosis or something. I don't know anything about it, but it sounds like it's a difficult thing to be living with, But it sounds like it's possibly manageable. I mean, like you said, you do yoga, you take your teas, and that actually sounds like a good thing, because at the same time, even though you have this condition, it helps you. Doing the yoga helps you a lot. And it probably keeps you a lot healthier if you didn't have it, right? I'll be honest with you, like, if I didn't have this condition, I'd probably be eating a lot of junk food, a lot more than than I used to. The thing is, though, with the back problem, I gained a lot of weight. Being a bus driver, one of the things is that you need to watch out for is with gaining weight, since a lot of the situations lies with sitting down for multiple hours. Sometimes you're in your seat for 8 hours. Sometimes you're there for 10. Me living where I live, I had to commute to San Francisco. So, starting with my old schedule used to be somewhere around 7:30 in the morning till like 5 p.m. And if anybody knows the commute from the Bay Area on that Bay Bridge, good luck. It was insanity. That was a beautiful combo. Jesus Christ. I commute from anywhere between. One guy once told me, if you ever want to commute to San Francisco, your best option is to go through the Bay Bridge before 4:30 in the morning. You don't want to be there at 4:30 because that's when the traffic lights start to pull in, and the reality is you're going to be there for about an hour and a half, maybe even more, depending on it. It's a lot of stop and go traffic, and then you're getting out of work at like 4 or 5 p.m. It's a pain in the ass just getting back, just leaving San Francisco. Oh my God. In a lot of ways, me losing that job was both a blessing and a curse. Sadly, the curse is I don't get to get paid how I used to get paid. But the beauty of it is I don't have to work for a stressful company anymore that didn't give a crap about me. JS says, I sleep with a pregnancy pillow. It's amazing sleep. I need to look that up too. What is that like? Pregnancy pillow. Pregnancy pillow. Let's look at some. Whoa, those look good. Is it a whole body pillow? Oh, Jay, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress. Especially being a bus driver in San Francisco. I mean, on top of this, let me explain. Heading to work was stressful. That's like an hour and a half of your life in traffic. Then you're working 8 to 10 hours in San Francisco driving a bus. It's amazingly stressful because you're dealing with a lot of Uber drivers. Jaya, if you've ever been to San Francisco, you could probably attest to it that Uber drivers are insane in San Francisco. People can't drive out there. And then heading back home, oh my God, that's another stressful situation. So you're basically out there, you're working 10 hours, then you're working, and then you're driving for basically 3 hours. If you count everything, you're basically not home for 13 hours. Lola says, I gotta go out. This isn't my prime time to be on Smash. Plus there's Mitra and Pyro Player, which I don't respect, sadly. I don't mean to be mean, but I just have so many bad experiences with them that they aren't fun to play with. I feel it, Lola. I'm honestly just kind of chilling at this point. I don't know. Jaya says, I've been there every time. It is exhausting. Exactly. I have no desire to be in San Francisco. Like I've told my friends, I've told past relationships, they've always been like, how come you don't want to go to San Francisco? I'm like, because I don't like it. I was born there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be back there. There's too much crap. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. There are beautiful places like going to La Playa. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out there. Lola, just chill. Like, you know what I mean? Just chill in the lobby if you want. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I mean, he's gonna be here for a minute. This guy's gonna be good for a long while. It's all I can suggest is just watching how they play. You may end up learning something to counter them. I don't know. I'm barely even trying because I'm like, meh. That's how I felt going up against that Ike. I was like, ugh. What's his name? Chewy? His name is Chewy? Oh my god. Well, it says, no, I am chilled. I'm just bored. I feel it, Lola. Oh, excuse me. I got an email right now. Let's see. More bills. That's not fun being an adult. Don't you guys wish you can go back in time and be a kid again? Oh. But then the stress would fall on your parents. There's no winning. That's a beautiful combo, I'm not gonna lie. This character, this is a very good Pyra and Mithra. This is a very good, like, they're not boring to watch in no sense of the word. Like, if that one Ike player would have come in, then maybe this would be a really cool match. Jaya Love says, I'm going to sleep. I'm super tired. No problem. You have a wonderful night. Remember to take care of yourself, alright? Maybe I'll catch you next time, buddy. Have a wonderful night. And thank you again for the stars. You rock. Night to you too, my friend. Sweet dreams and all that sort of stuff. Oh, shit. Good job. Very nice. Lola says there's no redeeming. What is it? What are you saying? There's on redeeming thing for this guy. He doesn't spam certain attacks. That's why I sort of hate Mithra and Pyra users. They just spam. Well, this guy definitely has, I would say, technique. And it's one of those things where, like, you see certain characters and you just know that there's no real, thought going behind their character. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's actually putting in work. I can see it. He knows what to do. He studied Mithra. He studied Pyra. He may not always, land the mark all the time, but he definitely has the ability to, take an enemy down with effective timing and spacing. I give this guy his respect, but no, I don't want to fight this guy. Not even in the slightest. I don't want to even fight this guy. He's good. He's very good. If this is the guy who wanted to do the money match, I'm glad I didn't agree to it. There's no way I can take down a guy like this. Right now, it's his time to shine. It's this person's time to shine. Let him shine. I got no problem with it. Because he's not boring. I'll say that. He's not boring and he's not perfect either. He's still losing stocks. He's just losing them a lot slower than other characters, than other people here. There may be somebody that can take him down, but I certainly don't feel confident in my abilities whatsoever to take down this character. I certainly love Mithra and Pyra. They're amazing characters. But I can't do half of what this person's doing. I'm terrible at, like, spacing. I don't know. I really want to thank everyone for being part of Arc Hour Gaming tonight. I didn't expect anyone to, like, be here, but I'm so glad that that a lot of people showed up and playing. Willa says, I'm not confident to fight him, LMAO. He's good, I give him that, which is odd. I never give little respect for Mithra or Pyra players. Well, that's the thing, man. You'd be surprised. There are people out there that actually know how to use the character without being annoying. This character right here is pretty good. I mean, look, he or she is utilizing everything that they've got in order to, successfully try and defeat their character. Yeah, sure, the side B is annoying, but, it is what it is. It's part of the strategy. because he's not just using that. He's using more than just that. So respect. I give him my respect for sure. If I have to fight him, if I'm next, I'll fight him. Mask VC. Mask says literally unpunishable. Huh. Maybe. Alright, I'll try. Fuck it. Alright, let's do this. Good luck to me, and
Never give up.
I'll try
Trust
my
your
best, but
instinct.
my best isn't as best as some of you guys here. Here we go. What do you think? Should we kick the guy out? I wouldn't want to kick him. He seems fun. Very good. Very good. Very good. Shit. Very good. Oof. Punishable by law. Very, very good. Oh shit, wrong direction. Thank you, Eduardo, for liking the stream. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Once again. Oof. Very hard to predict. Unfortunately, I can't really read right now. As much as I would want to read what you gotta say, I need a minute. Let's see what Water says. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. I'm okay, man. How are you, man? Hopefully you're doing good too. Wow, shit. Oh, I got game. I'm doing okay, man. You should jump in and play, Eduardo. If I remember correctly, you are a Yoshi main too. Maybe you can take this guy down. You are the better Yoshi. Good fight, man. This is pretty delicious. I don't know if you've ever had a monster Java. Pretty interesting. The problem is coffee goes right through me, man. But I love coffee. I used to be a brewer back in the day. Eduardo says, yes, sir, I am. If I recall, you beat me 2 out of 3 times last time. Well, I think you're still good. I think you're still better than me. I think it was more like luck, my friend. Come on down and play if you feel like it. Obviously, I know it is late right now. But nevertheless, we're keeping the stream going. As long as people are in here, we're keeping it alive. Also, I want to really thank Lola too. She's been so supportive of being part of Arc Hour Gaming. I really appreciate that. What a loyal follower. There you go. Yes, folks, I vape. Eduardo says, I'd love to go in and kick ass in your name, but unfortunately I'm at work until the morning. No problem, my friend. It's all good. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. In all honesty, I appreciate it, man. It's always nice to see familiar faces on the stream, man. Lola is technically in the lead right now with the percentages. So maybe there's potential here. Oof. That's a very powerful move. Eduardo says, gotta come by and show love to the homie. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. And you know what? Here you go. This is for you, man. That was peculiar. I did not expect that to actually hit him. Yo. Eduardo says, my corgi is named Lola. Very interesting. I love corgis. They're such cute little dogs. I used to watch this show called Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and there was a guy who owned a corgi. I forget the name of the corgi, but I freaking love that dog. Such cute dogs. I don't know what their temperament is though, since I've never had one before. But I've had all sorts of dogs. See, I've had German Shepherd, I've had Sheepdog, I've had Doberman, I've had Rottweilers, I've had Pit Bulls, I've had Chihuahua. I had a Chihuahua. I used to love that dog so much. His name was Rex. He was the sweetest dog on earth, man. I had another Chihuahua. Her name was Zelda. In fact, my ex-girlfriend has my dog. I told her to take care of my dog. Well, it's technically hers now, but she's been taking good care of her. The only thing that makes me sad is that she got my dog, or she got the dog fixed, and it makes me sad because it's like, damn, she never had puppies. She's such a smart dog, like an incredibly intelligent dog, and I always felt like, damn, a dog like that should breed, since they could probably pass down some intelligence. But she's like, well, Zelda would live a lot longer if I kept her, if I fixed her up. I'm just like, well, you just took the dog's purpose away. Like, it's fine if you get her fixed, but at least let her have one litter of puppies. Oh well. I currently have a dog who's mixed. She's like a terrier or something. I think she's like a terrier. I really can't distinguish her breed. Eduardo says, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is hilarious. The police chief had a corgi. That's right. The police chief. What was his name? Oh, man. I'm spacing out on the name. But yeah. Freaking. Oh. Was his name like Holt or something like that? I think. I don't remember. Okay, folks. I'm going to disappear for a little bit. Let's see. Eduardo says they're very playful and docile, but they do require lots of mental stimulation. Just like Shibas, right? I really loved that show a lot. Sad that it ended, but still, it ended on I think it ended on a good note. I don't normally watch shows from the beginning all the way to the end, but it was one of those shows that just it intrigued me a lot. Well, it says, why? What the fuck? It lagged. I was going to win and it lagged. Smash didn't want me to beat him. Well, Lola, you've got another opportunity to redeem yourself and win. Jesus, no good games there. Ew. Alright, Pataxio is up next. Good luck, my friend. Good luck, and
Never give up.
Lola says, sorry, Ark. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You can always redeem yourself. You still want to keep playing. If not, it's okay. Eduardo says exactly like Shivas, but I read that Shivas can be very territorial. I've heard that too. Dogs are very interesting creatures, man. They're like the only animal that can love you unconditionally. It's crazy. You can be the worst kind of owner, and that dog would still forgive you and love you. It's amazing. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Yeah, no, I agree. We don't deserve dogs. Someone once told me that dogs are just like angels, man, in your life. They're the sweetest animals, the most loyal animals that you could potentially have. I agree. Ooh! Pataxio! Lola said, oh my freaking god, he's smart. Bowser is sort of hard to KO at a high percentage. Yes. Very good. That grab was so far. Alright, folks, I'll be right back in a few minutes. That coffee went right through me. TMI, I know. Be right back. Good luck to both of you, and
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Returning to base.
All right, here we go. We got Soren Z versus Pataxio using Fox. Here we go. Make it count, buddy. Whew. Word of advice, don't drink coffee while streaming. Very good setup. Uh-oh. Very nice. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. Fox is a lot of hard work, man. There we go. Soren Z with 3 stocks. And she reflected her own charge shot to get some energy. But still, is that enough? Ooh, I want to stream Mario. I want to stream Mario 64. Can you imagine me playing Mario 64 right now? God, I'd be terrible at that game. I don't even have the right, I don't even think my controller would be perfect for that. I might have to find it. I wonder if I have an N64 emulator around. Probably not. Maybe I have it. Let me see. No, I don't have Project 64. I can always download it though. Ooh. There you go. Z at 113%. Make it count, man. Good job. Good game, good game. Let's see, let's go to my download, see if it's in here already.
Mission complete.
Good game. Might be in my other documents. Oh, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna jump in. Looks like the arena has finally died down a little bit. Let me take a look. Here we go. Okay. Well, I think I want to switch characters.
Choose your fighter.
Izu. Here we Aw. Okay, no problem. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I won't hold it against you. You have a wonderful night. This play style is just odd. If you want to go for it, let's do it. Yep. Alright, let's do it then. Last match of the night for Lola. Ooh. Yeehaw. Good game. Yeah, I think I want to try playing a little bit of Mario 64. I think I found it. Bro. Just in case, send me the link so I can make double sure that the ROM is working. Lola says I wasn't even at a high percentage. Yeah, but I think it was the fact that you were a little too close to the edge over there. All right, let's do this. Pataxio versus me. You can certainly send the link. All right, see you tomorrow. Okay, Lola, I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some rest. Oh, this is completely separate. All right, okay. Well, I ended up downloading Project 64, so I don't know. Damn, son. Oh, pfft. Thank you, buddy. That's a true bro right there. Huh? Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Beautiful KO, my friend. Very nice. Let's run that one back. Zuzu lost. Oh, no problem, man. That's okay. Let's call it a night then. Good games, man. Yep, for sure, man. That was a wonderful match. All right, I'll close down the arena. I just want to say thank you once again, folks, for being a part of Arc Hour Gaming. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope that all of you have a wonderful night. I'm going to see if I can play a little bit of Mario. I'm going to see if I can set up the controls on it and run it down. I do have a Discord. You can join my Discord group and then send me a link. My username is Arc Hour Gaming, I think, on the Discord. Just join the lobby, or join the room, the server, I should say. That way you can, send the link up there. Either way, I would appreciate it, my friend. All right, folks, this is Victor Arcadia thanking you once again for being part of Arc Hour Gaming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the stars. Shout out to Jaya Love for the stars. You're a superstar in my eyes, my friend. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you, honestly. You guys rock. Even one like means a lot to me. I know that, I was a little more quiet. I don't know anything about that chat box stuff, but you can certainly, in the description, if you're on Facebook, you can look at the description. It's in there. I don't know how to do any of that sort of chat bot stuff, man. I wish I did, but I'm just too lazy and too dumb for it. But either way, thank you guys so much. And don't forget, you can follow, like, share, and subscribe, and set those notifications up for the next time that I stream. I'm wishing you all a wonderful night. And if you see me online in a little bit, it means that I figured out how to play Mario 64 on my with my controller, I should say. All right, I'm gonna head out. Catch you guys later. Victor Arcadia signing out. Peace, love, and chicken grease, I suppose. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself, Mask. I'll catch you later, bro. All right, I'm out for real this time. And bye, guys.